who I want to appeal to and say, do follow the tenets that Knight Rider stands for. Because whatever the fate of the team, it would not be for lack of trying or honesty or hard work. So that's the whole idea behind Knight Riders.
I know that you have picked a great team, but as an outsider, I just love to know, how did you pick your team? Like, what was the reason for these handsome, fantastic guys?
See, the reason is actually manifold. It's not that I picked the team. We have a coach called John Buchanan, who is a legendary coach. He's from Australia. We have a whole set of technical team, which is headed by Andrew Leapers, John Buchanan, and of course our captain Saurabh Ganguly. That was a given. So once you have people like this, I think I decided that the cricketing aspects and strategies should be left to them. And they thought about it, and of course there was an open or a closed bid which went into an auction kind of a situation. So you really could not perhaps get the kind of people that you wanted, or you had a wish list. So we had a wish list of 5 different teams that we could combine and make. We had two very intelligent people in cricket, Joy and Jeet, who helped us with that. So we combined all those forces together and went, and I think amongst the 5 set of teams that we had devised, we got one of them. And we are very happy with it. I mean, the idea in 2020 is to be able to invoke a sense of speed and aggression, and it gets over in 20 overs, So you need to be all there for that, a focused team, and I think we have quite a focused team. Also, 2020 lends itself to you can have a good day and you can have a bad day. So that unknown will always be there. But I think the team selection was left mostly to the experts. I didn't really participate in it because, to be honest, my knowledge about cricket would be limited, as much as I may like sports. So I left it to the experts like John Buchanan and Saurabh.
Oh, we are very happy for you, and we are very happy for your fan. But after watching Chak De India, so many of us that, as you know, this sports is very huge outside U.S., all over. Everybody loves cricket. But when it comes to U.S., they're kind of weak. But since Chak De India, everybody got to know about the sport, and everybody fell in love with the sport. But do you consider having a ladies' team? Maybe, inshallah.
Yeah, actually, the IPL was talking about having a women's cricketing league also. And we have an amazing cricket team in India also, and some really wonderful women players. So yeah, why not? I memean, if they have a situation, we'll take you as the captain. So we'll make you lead the team and you can go and play for us.
Oh, very nice. Oh, I will play for you every day and night, Shahrukh Khan, I promise.
We already have golden hair, so we won't even have to change. Just give you black clothes and we have the golden hairs.
We love the outfit. We love the helmet. We love it. And whose idea? Is it yours, Gauri Khan?
Actually, the idea was, the idea is from the ideology. None of the things that are happening in Knight Riders are just done by fashion, or they're done by the ideology. The ideology is power, which is, I truly believe that is, black is a kalima in Kolkata, which stands for power and speed and wanting to vanquish demons from the face of the earth, or your own internal demons of problems, that you overcome your problems by fighting them hard. So black is for that, and the gold is actually, I want every kid to know, every youngster to know that there is no problem in wanting to desire more in life. Life has been given to you by Allah, I believe, so that you do work, hard work, honestly, and achieve whatever you want. So gold is for, there is no point in winning the silver. You just lose the gold. What you have to do is you have to go for victory. Victory is always golden colored. So the ideology of the team is that you go for gold and you do it with power. So that's why the black and gold look. And also it lends itself cinematically at night very well to shooting it. And this whole helmet concept is it's an object of desire if you really believe that you can work very hard towards your goals. So only if you deserve it, desire it. Otherwise, you can't own a golden helmet. So I think all the kids would like to have it if they believe they can try and achieve great things in life.
We are so proud of you. We just want to know, how do you get this energy, Shahrukh Khan? You are working 24/7 and you're doing so many different things at the same time. How do you hold on to this fantastic human being with all this work? How do you take care of yourself for us?
I don't. I just work. Work is the best taking care thing in the world. I think you don't need any cosmetics. You don't need any exercise. If you're working with a lot of goodness, everything happens. And if you don't think ill thoughts about others. Also, I think this life has given me a lot. So I always believe I have to give back to this life a lot more. The only way I know how to give back is to entertain people. So a lot of my friends ask me, but you work so much, and how do you do this? Because it's not right. And I'm like, no, I wish I had another 10 hours in a day. I would keep on working so I can create more entertainment, whether it's through Panch Vipas or it's through Night Riders or through the films that I do or television shows that I do. So my whole idea is as much as I can give back, because if you ask me honestly, I still have 1 zillion tons of love still with me that has been given to me, so I need to give it back to people. So the more I work, the more I feel that I deserve this love. Otherwise, every night I sleep, I feel guilty that so much has been given to me, I need to return back to the world.
Shahrukh Khan, I know you're very busy with your team and with your television programs, but you said, you were saying, if this doesn't work, I'm going to go back to my movies. I know it's going, we all know it's going to be working, this beautiful team you have. But we still want to see you more on the screen. We already miss you after Om Shanti Om, which we adore you, we love the music, everything, all the concept, everything we love about your movies. When you are there, we love it regardless. But as I said, whatever you do, whatever you touch turns to be gold. And thank God, as we said, you're very blessed, very talented, and we hope you always be healthy for us and do movies. But any new project, at least your fan will be happy that there is something coming up very soon.
I don't do more than 2 or 3 films a year. I've always done that. It's not that I have lessened films. I have a movie which we're producing just now called Billu Baba, which is about a story of 2 friends maybe, and Irfan Khan is the lead. I'm playing a small role in it. That's produced by Red Chillies, which should be starting in about 5 days. And then I have a film with Aditya Chopra who made Dilwale and Mohabbatein. We are starting that next month. So those 2 films go on floor. Then there's Karan's film, there's another production of my own company. So 2 films will start sometimes in November, December again. So there's enough work going on in films. And the idea is, when you start a film, then I like not to do anything. So at the beginning of the year, I didn't find a good enough script to really start working. So I took a time off to just sort of hear them out and plan some good films. I don't try to do film just because I have to do them. Films, I consider, I've said this before, I consider it with a lot of spirituality. I believe and I think a lot about the cinema that I do, because it's the most important thing to me. It's not about the money it makes, it's not about, it just makes me feel this is what I was made to do. So when you're made to do something, or at least you believe that, you need to do it with a lot of love and care. So till I am very loving and caring about a movie, I don't get into it. There's no other reason I do a movie for. I don't do it for money, I don't do it for a director or a producer. I just do it because I think this is the right time to say this story, and it makes me feel good. So when it makes me feel good, I've noticed most of the time it makes everyone else who's watching it also feel good. So these are the 2 or 3 films, actually 4 films that we are planning just now. And when I started, sometimes movies require a look, so then I can't be doing any other work. Now it's better to finish one film and then start the other one. So we finish Billu Baba in about 40 days. Then I start Rab Ne Bana Di Jodi with Adi, and I think there's a new girl in the film, or I don't know who the cast is, but we started on the 15th of May. And I think by November, December we'll start Karan's film called Khan. And in between that I'm starting another production of mine, which is actually like a movie like Spider-Man. I want to do a special effects, a superhero kind of film for kids. So that will take some time, but I'll start it sometime in September, October.
Shahrukh Khan, what does it take for someone to be part of your team?
Then, you just work hard, and I've actually been working for 17 years, and I've noticed that most of the people who are working with me, whether it's my production team or, whether it's my television team or VFX team, these are kids who've just joined me along the way, and, life goes on, and then you form associations with people who you think, will do XYZ work. Sometimes they do good, sometimes they do bad. Finally, I realize most of them become better than me. So the idea has always been that the team should comprise of people who can learn a bit from me and then go on and do much better than me, so I don't have to do anything. So that's how the team is. It's never been about salaries. It's never been. I have a very non-corporate structure in the way we work. It's a very. I tell every corporate when they call me for giving lectures there to their companies, I tell them it has to be a new corporate structure for movie making, because it's a creative thing. It's a thing you do with love. Business has to be always secondary in this. So whenever people are there who join me, who think of business secondary, but the love for creation more, I've found for years we've been all working together, and sometimes I go to the office and meet them and realize, oh, all of us have grown old doing this. And
You never grow old, Shahrukh Khan.
no, but like you sort of have been doing a lot of work, so you know some.